Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. You've just caught me climbing up from Danes Dyke beach back onto the cliffs. I've got my breath back, guys. And as I say, welcome back to the channel. It's the last morning of my holiday. I decided to have a little walk to Sewerby to get my steps in. And as always, I got a bit carried away and ended up walking to Danes Dyke. So should be a reasonable path going back. We'll pass Sewerby Hall, Sewerby Village, and then down the footpath along the North Beach at Bridlington. This will be a short video really, it's just to conclude the day and show you the route of this nice walk really from Bridlington. If you came on the train or the bus or whatever, or if you parked at Danes Dyke, you could walk into Brid on the beach and back on the cliffs, whatever. So I'll keep the chatter to a minimum because it's a bit windy up here, and I'll put a few layers back on. I think I've just got my t-shirt on because it was very warm on the beach. Not so far to go, guys. I think we're parked just there. You can see the Expanse Hotel, the white building, the hotel that's closed, up for sale. Did a video about it. About a year or so back when it first went up for sale. Still not sold. It's not a listed building, so I mean, if it was in Leeds, it'd be snapped up for a 20-storey block of, or a 37-storey block of student accommodation, wouldn't it? But not sure what the housing market and what have you is like out here. So yeah, probably about half an hour's walk, 40 minutes. This below us where we've just walked, that's shown on the maps as Sewerby Rocks. And just thinking about staying fit. Not really even so much losing weight. Losing weight would be nice, but staying fit and mobile as you get to my age is more important. And I don't have my steps marker set so high. I used to have it at 10,000, but set myself up to fail So recently they've said 7,000 is the optimum, haven't they? So I've dropped it, but even that requires some effort. I've just checked now, I've just done 7,000 steps up to here. So what's that? Took about an hour and a half, and I'm hot, sweaty, out of breath. So I don't think there's any way around it. If you want to stay mobile and you want to stay healthy, or the healthy that's in your control, as you get older, you need to put the effort in. And I know I'm like a stuck record, but if I lived here, it wouldn't be difficult. But then that's just an excuse, because it shouldn't be difficult wherever you live, should it? Anyhow, we're nearly at Sewerby. This is the cricket ground here. This is where the land train that comes from the swimming pool on the north side, the terminus is here. As I said on other videos, you can get a ticket on the land train, take you down to the swimming pool when it's running, that is, and then you just have to walk round or through the harbour to the spa, and then the other land train takes you all the way to the south side. So, and I think they do like a day ticket. So if your mobility is not so good, you can still have a pleasant day. Sewerby Hall there, if you can see it just past the cricket ground. It's a public park now. It's owned by the East Riding Council. I think they have a little petting zoo, and you can go in the hall, walk around the grounds. I haven't been since I was a child. And this is the most uneven ground I've walked on. Probably got something to do with the molehills. Yeah, the land train terminus is just there. But I don't think it runs in November. Maybe it does at weekends, I'm not sure. Looks like there's a little car park here. And a sandwich place. Shipping over there. We used to go there for Sunday dinner when I came on my holidays. I'm gonna go back on the beach. Sorry about this, guys. Just too busy. And going down steps is one of those good exercises for the ankle that I was telling you about. Seems to loosen that stiffness that I still have.
Go on, you two.
You can hear the water here soaking out of the cliffs, and you can see where there's been landslips. Anyhow guys, I'm going to wrap this video up early. I'll be back in about 15-20 minutes. Just coming to the end of the chalk cliffs. I mean, they don't end, do they? I think the chalk does it dip underground, so somewhere down there this belt of chalk runs all the way across the country to Dover and to Kent, which is what happens to it, I think, when it goes down to the Humber. So it's dissected by the Humber, then there's the Lincolnshire Wolds, and at some point I think it dips underground till it surfaces again in the South Downs, I think, and the North Downs. Funny, isn't it? They're called Wolds here, and they're called Downs down south. Anyhow, I hope you've enjoyed the videos from my holiday to Flamborough. I'm going to get back to some of the usual stuff, I hope, on the channel soon. Got some videos in York to make, some videos in Leeds to make, still got some in Bradford to make. But yeah, if you have watched them, and then thank you. If you have liked them, give them a thumbs up. Do consider subscribing, it's free. Do think about commenting. It all helps with the plumbing YouTube algorithm. I don't really care less about the YouTube algorithm, but I just do this for fun. I like the walking, I like the chance to talk, I like the editing and the other bits and pieces, but obviously it's a lot of effort, so to get some reward, well, it is always nice. And by liking, commenting, subscribing, the algorithm takes notice of my channel and then pushes it out to more people. But if not, thanks for just coming along with me today. So until the next time, I'm gonna try and find somewhere to get a cup of tea and a sandwich. So until the next time, I'll say cheerio. Ciao. think this is actual low tide. It's 10 to 12, and somebody said something about the waves overlapping to me yesterday. I'd not heard that before. I guess there is a point. It looks a little bit like it now, doesn't it, where there's some, it looks like it's still going out, but then others look like they're starting to come in. It's remarkable. I've become really not interested in the times, but fascinated by the tides, I mean. I'm fascinated by them. It goes out and out and out. There must be a briefest of pause, and then it starts coming back in. Well, this is us, guys. That was fabulous. We've been right. And that's Sewerby. We've been right up there. You can see it coming in now, can't you? It's definitely turned. It's I bet if I stood here for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I'd have my feet in water. I don't want to go. And that's where I'm parked. So I better go home and get my dogs, haven't I? But as I say, I've got plans to start coming a bit more regularly. They're allowed on these beaches here with dogs till March. So I'm going to come on the train like once a week with my dog. Find somewhere nice to have some lunch, have a long walk like this, and then get the train back. It'll be a nice day out.